Hello, it's nighttime. We're starting back where we left off, which basically is we're gonna go meet Colleen. We're ready to start this heist, and it's nighttime, which seems like a... How do I get there? Wonder, how do we get there? Maybe from the other side? How do I get myself in these predicaments? Okay, girlfriend, you cannot jump to save your life, can you? Thank you. Thank you. And Xander, you're walking on water. I'm going to tell you guys a little story. There's two games that I absolutely do need to play for the channel because I was invited by the devs to play them. And this is not saying that the game is bad. It's saying that my brain is so stupid right now that I tried to play them and I could not grasp the mechanics of it. Now, the first game, I couldn't grasp the mechanics of it. I was like, okay, well, that's, you know, maybe that's the game. So then I rolled into the second game and I'm like, I'm going to put this one game to bed and I'll try the second one. So then I went and tried it. Tried a second one, and again, I could not grasp the mechanics of the game. Finally, I had to admit that it's probably me, probably the one who can't do this. Oh my gosh.
You're back. Found anyone else to help us with the heist?
We're moving along.
Ha! I knew you'd get it done. Who needs the old crew, those traitors, when we've got you helping us?
There's scum over there. They just lure ships onto the rocks and strip the rest.
All true, Malero. Yet at least we would earn coin.
We've got a crew to rival the legends. Time to make some money. Don't you agree?
What now?
Now we're ready for the real challenge, the heist. The target's Bosek. That slimy bastard's finally going to get what's coming to him. We're going to steal his sailing logs.
His sailing log. Really?
His sailing logs are the key to our fortune, friend. They're the records of every ship that's docked here, every stolen cargo they've unloaded, and every illicit payment made to Bosek.
And how does this make us rich?
Those records are worth a fortune to King Vaharajad. They're written proof that Bosek has violated the king's order to stop raiding Breton shipping. With those papers in hand, the king can threaten to destroy Bosek if he doesn't stop.
The king's agreed to pay you for them?
Absolutely. His envoy is on the dock now, waiting. As soon as we turn over the sailing logs, he gives us a fortune in gold. The trick will be getting into Bosek's palace, stealing the logs, and getting out with them. That's your job.
I don't do sneaky very well, though. Okay, how do I do it?
First, you need a servant's disguise to get into the palace. The papers are in a lockbox on the top floor. Bosek has the only key. Slip this powder into his drink, then grab the key.
And then?
The lockbox is always guarded. The guard's not bright, but he'll raise the alarm if anyone tries to open the box. Deal with him quietly. No stabbing. Lambor and I will have the ship ready to sail when you return with the papers.
All right, I'll be back soon.
Oh. Yes, hello. This is fascinating. Did you know the Dwemer had devices to rapidly mince fruit?
Cool. Can you help me get to Bosek's lockbox?
I can offer help with the guard, perhaps. You wish to deal with him quietly, correct?
Yes. What's your idea?
I removed this device from Clanker. When pressed, it produces quite the incapacitating shock. If you would test it for me, preferably on a living subject, I would be grateful.
Sure, I'll take it. Thanks.
Let me know if there are any lingering effects. Twitching, mainly. I'm quite curious about the twitching.
Eh?
It's a wonderful day for a sailing trip, isn't it, friend? Especially if it gets me off this rock before Bosek chops off my head.
Hey, can you help me get to Bosek's lockbox?
Bosek keeps the key around his neck, cinched steel. I'll get the key off Bosek. Meet me out back.
No need, I'll steal it myself.
I like your confidence. Let's see what you can do.
Quite the motley crew, aren't we?
What do you think of Captain Colleen's plan?
She's right. You need a disguise to get anywhere near Bosek. Fortunately, you have me. Just say the word and I can have servant clothes waiting for you at the palace.
Thanks, Larissa. I would love your help.
My pleasure. Meet me outside the palace. I'll pick out something special for you. Well, look who's come to pay a visit.
Did you find a disguise for me?
Oh yes, try these on. I'm sure they'll fit you just right. In the meantime, I'll just continue my sweep of the palace.
What can an Arcanist do for you today?
It's really...
An opportunity for cogitation? Let's get... Let the research begin. Keep your eyes open for a good tea shop. Always happy to try a new blend.
Onsi's bones, what is it now?
Have you seen Headman Bosek?
Shouted at you too, did he? He just went out back to carouse with the latest slatterns from the mainland. Best hurry up and refill his drink. You don't want him running out of drink.
I demand that you take immediate action against the treacherous Captain Helene and her band of sea drakes. They have held the island's only lighthouse for over a year now. In that time, 18 ships have run up rocks. I have no doubt that Helene is sabotaging the lighthouse to wreck these ships, leaving her minions to loot the broken holds. While this greatly enriches her, she pays no taxes to you. Is that not a crime? Trade is your currency, and shipping is your lifeblood. What do you think will happen as a result of Helene's piracy? Ships will seek harbor elsewhere. Food will stop coming. Will you eat the lizards, the mud crabs, the rats? What will you do when you run out of wool for clothing or leather for shoes? If trade with your fiefdom ceases to be profitable, your new regime will be short indeed. I implore you to gather your bloody fists and any fools you can buy. Send your army to the Saints' Port. Rout the sea drakes and take Helene's head before she grows even more powerful. I am your staunchest ally in the Glenumbra, and I will be so as long as our partnership remains profitable. Silence Helene, let our partnership not wither. If you leave Helene's greed unchecked, the next head of the pike may be your own. Your friend, Lady Brunwyn. Okay, I'm back. For you guys, it doesn't matter, but I had to leave real quick because real life always getting in the way of our gameplay. But anyway, here, I'm gonna take a quick look around.
Keep your eyes open for a good tea shop. Always happy to try a new blend.
And no one's gonna think it weird that I'm wielding a weapon.
About time, you lazy rat. I'm near empty. Fill me up before I have you whipped. Ladies, entertain yourselves. I'll be right back. That's some strong stuff. Whoa. Need to sit down. Everything looks
He's
funny.
asleep? Already? They don't usually nod off till after.
Don't nod off until after? After what? Excuse me, ladies.
Did they just pick Bosek's pockets? I won't tell if you won't.
Thanks, ladies. I appreciate it. He is indeed twitching. Yeah, the guy made a loud noise, but nobody cared. I love that. Okay. Docks we go.
Another chance at perfection.
Yeah, sorry. My bad. I forgot. She's not much of a jumper. Coming back, buddy.
The king is pleased with what you've done here, as am I. You will find a generous reward below decks.
My friend, welcome back. Do you have some good news?
Yep, here's the shipping logs, Captain.
Here you are, Tharwab. The shipping logs that show Bosek's defiance of the king's decrees. Come on, it's time to go. On your feet, man your stations. Prepare to sail.
What is Irene doing here?
Finally, home to Betnik. I've missed my clan.
Before we leave for Betnik, talk to the crew. Get familiar with them. It'll be a long trip.
Alright, I'll get to know the crew.
If there's one thing Master Kassan taught me, it's that knowing your ship and crew keeps you alive. Seems like you'd make a fine captain someday, but you'll have to find your own ship.
What do you want?
You're sailing with us?
Of course. I'll pull my weight, unlike Jakarn. He's not getting near another woman until I'm too old to stop him. And we Altburn live a very long time.
Woman scorned and all that.
Captain Colleen took her time getting off this damned island. Doesn't surprise me. Orc problems aren't her problems. But we'd be stuck here if not for your help. I won't forget that.
Stros Makai's a depressing place. Too many Redguards waving their damn swords around. At least on the spearhead, no one wants to kill me except Irian. She'll come around. She's crazy about me.
When active, Dwemer spiders have an extraordinary capacity for learning. Now I have to stop Andrillium from teaching Clanker to bring him drinks.
Wonderful. Now I've been ordered to follow Naramo on another fool's errand. At least the drinks are free.
To be on the seas once again. This is paradise. Headman Bosek is a cruel master. If Colleen will have me, I will join the Spearhead's crew.
Wherever Captain Larissa goes, I go. Even on this tub. Can't wait until we get our own ship again.
Blade's Edge. We're setting sail with the famous Jakarn. Alethian and I have a bet on who's gonna bet him first.
Okay, ladies.
I can't wait to see Jakarn's battle scars. I'm sure he's got them everywhere.
I wouldn't bank on that. It does seem like everyone else does his dirty work, but we'll see. Could it be wrong?
The Spearhead's a good ship, but she's no maiden's breath. At least she'll get us away from Stros Makai. Looking forward to getting to know Lambour better. I like an orc with a quick blade and a quicker tongue.
Careful, Lambert. You gotta admire her.
This should be an interesting voyage. Quite a crew Colleen has thrown together.
Who are you?
Vimy Lacroix. I'm a collector of sorts. One who travels to places others dare not go. I hoped to join Naramo's expedition to Bizarre. When I heard he had completed it and was sailing on, I just had to come along.
What do you do exactly?
You're inquisitive. What I do well. You'll be glad to have me on this voyage if we encounter slavers. And I make a wicked sliced ale.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Again, sailors flock to the spearhead. For this, Kazan is thankful.
Who are you?
Master Kazan is but a humble sailor, though others will tell you stories. Some whisper the name Kazan Fiveclaw, terror of the seas. Yet these are stories for children. We have better things to do with our time, yes?
What can you tell me about the captain?
Some call her the Dune Ripper's daughter, others the Forebear Witch. We, her loyal crew, call her Captain Colleen. She is a master sailor, though Kazan now wonders where her allegiance lies.
Oh, what do you mean?
There is a Forebear king and sentinel now, Vaharajad. He has allied himself with the Bretons and Orcs in this Daggerfall covenant. Kazan fears his apprentice thinks much of Vaharajad. Too much. A true sea rover has no such loyalties.
Captain Colleen is your apprentice?
Kazan taught Colleen much, though she is her own woman, strong and proud. Kazan is grateful to help her find her way. She is a worthy successor. All that was once Kazan's is now hers.
Before we leave for Betnik, talk to the crew. Get familiar with them. It'll be a long trip.
I'm ready to leave now. Let's sail.
Then we leave for Betnik, an orc island that hasn't yet joined the Covenant. I hope to change that. Lembor's happy to go home. She may try to thank you with ale. My advice? Make it to 6 mugs. You'll have a friend for life.
Nice.
When my crew turned traitor, I never thought I'd see Betnik again. Feels good.
What now?
Head into town and get a drink. This is home, and we'll be here for a while. Here's your cut of the take from the heist. Careful here. These orcs aren't yet part of the Covenant, but I'm working on that. Feel free to check out Stonetooth Fortress. Maybe you'll meet a nice orc.
Why should they join the Covenant?
They aren't fools, proud as the Seamount clan are. They can't deny the Covenant's strength in numbers, and they'll make a mountain of coin selling weapons to our alliance.
Help someone in need?
Keep your weapon sheathed, newcomer.
help someone in need?
Alright, it looks like walking this way, the first person we run into is this guy right here.
Good thing you sailed in with Captain Colleen. Outsiders aren't welcome on Betnik, especially not now.
Oh, why not?
Bloodthorn cultists attacked the fortress. You're lucky you don't look like them, or you'd have a spear in your belly.
Oh, but it looks like the attack failed.
Of course, we slaughtered most. The rest fled. They stole something from the chief, but we'll get it back. We'll mop them up as soon as Chief Tazgul raises the army. You want to know more? Ask Lambour.
Sure, I'll go find her.
Please, I need to buy food.
What do you want?
There was a guy over here crying? For help? Did I imagine that?
Bunch of tightwads around here.
Hey, Irene.
Curse Jakan. How does he slip about so easily? I turn my back for one moment and he's gone. He's probably off with those slatterns from Stros Mackay. If I find any of them, it won't be pretty.
Oh, Jakar, run fast.
I'm desperate.
I don't know why you're desperate. I'm just running to look at nothing else. I have to admit, I remembered the previous Strasmacher quite well. I don't remember this place at all. None of it. Which seems weird.
Don't look away.
It's on the other side.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that.
Yeah, I will, won't I? Won't I?
Buying, selling, trading.
What do you want?
Going this way.
That fool girl. Outlander, have you met Lokra, the chief's daughter? She has a fascination with the lives of adventurers like you. It's unfortunate.
Why is that?
As chief daughter, her duty is to be wed to another clan, to forge an alliance. Some seek to escape this honor. Lokra is on the verge of such a mistake. Perhaps you could dissuade her.
This seems like a clan affair.
It is because you are not of our clan that she might listen to you. If she departs without the blessing of the clan, she will be in exile. We cannot lose our only daughter, nor is Lokra ready to face the life of the clanless.
Sure, I'll go talk to her.
No mystery where to find Lokra. Check the docks. She'll be there, staring at your ship, if she hasn't already snuck aboard.
You mentioned the clan's blessing. They won't give it to Lokra?
Rarely does a clan permit a daughter to leave, and never without cause. Lokra is the chief's only daughter. We need her to do her duty. If she leaves without permission, well, clanless life is never easy.
Oh, that seems harsh.
Most outsiders view orcs as savage beasts. We have many enemies. We must be harsh to survive.
I'm not even gonna bother to ask, because no, it's not her daughter. I love how the orc architecture is. Just one big oval.
Pity.
Oh, but wait, this seems very familiar. You're probably going to hear me say that a lot. I do recognize this.
This was part of a larger plan, I'm sure of it.
What happened?
The Bloodthorn cult assaulted the fortress. They were repulsed, but they stole a Breton scroll the orcs found here long ago. Chief Tazgol thinks the attack failed, but I'm not so sure.
What do you mean?
The cultists retreated after the initial assault. They came here to steal that scroll, I'm sure of it. But why? Have they set a trap for us? We must know before the chief decides to attack.
How can I help?
Start with Shaman Laganak. She witnessed Bloodthorn rituals in the Carved Hills. She's waiting by the Longhouse south of here. Cultists were also seen at Morriselli to the north, and Grimfield west of here.
What can you tell me about Morriselli?
It's an Ayleid ruin. Years ago, Breton raiders attacked us. An outnumbered patrol held there for weeks until they were wiped out. Later, our army destroyed the raiders. It's just a ruin, really. I don't know what the Bloodthorn want with it.
What about the Grimfield? That's an ominous name.
It's a graveyard. Not ours. Breton. When we conquered the islands hundreds of years ago, War Chief Isgol left it intact out of respect for our enemies. We don't desecrate graves, but the Bloodthorn cult will. Plenty of fresh bodies.
What do you know about the Carved Hills?
It's mostly wilderness. There are Ayleid ruins, but they were looted long ago. I don't know what the Bloodthorns want there, but Laganak might know more.
Okay. Blacksmith. See a blacksmith? There's carpentry. The bank. Alright, we are back. I took a few days off. And it's now about to become apparent how far ahead I was in recording, because now I'm no longer that far ahead because I took a full week of Next Fest off. So, yeah. Anyway. Hope everyone is doing great. Yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that.
Thank you. Alright. A cute little hair thing that I picked up that they were having.
Help me. I have nothing.
I am here.
I just need a coin or two.
Because I will give you some, but quite often, you actually you. I can't talk to you. I would totally give you something, but me going back this way. Well, we'll let it be. We'll let it be.
You were among the crew that arrived with Lambour, yes? I envy you. Free to see the world and make of your life whatever you wish.
You speak as if you're a prisoner.
Shackles are not always made of iron. My destiny was decided when I was born a female. As the chief's only daughter, my duty is to marry into another clan, forging an alliance. It is our way and my fate.
Okay. Huntwife Lurgish thinks you'll desert the clan.
If only I had the courage. I want nothing more than to see the world before I marry. But I can't. Not without the blessing of my mother and grandmother.
I could speak to them for you.
Go ahead. It won't do any good. Orc clans survive this way for many generations. It's simply how things are. I understand that, as much as it angers me.
I'm not going to say, have you considered just leaving? Of course she has. Of course she has. Tell me more about your clan.
The clan chief is the only male who takes wives. The wives are crucial to the leadership and stability of the clan. Sons eventually try to take over the clan by strength, while daughters are married off to other clans.
So you don't want to be a chief's wife?
It's not that. I would enjoy the honor and responsibility of being a chief's wife. I just want to see the world, to live my life before I marry for the good of the clan.
Have you considered just leaving?
Of course, but that would mean abandoning my clan. I understand the importance of our traditions. I must be sure I'm doing the right thing.
That?
Please, I need to buy food.
I hear you, but I don't... Oh, is it you? Must be. But I can't help him. It doesn't let me interact. If it let me interact, I would give it to him. I swear.
Greetings, friend of Lambor. How can an old orc help you?
Can we talk about Lacra?
I sensed Lokra found an ally in you. But your efforts are for naught. I cannot determine her path, nor can her mother or my son, the chief.
Then who?
Only Lokra can decide. Her sense of duty battles her desire to live her life. Many daughters have chosen exile over the years. I did once. While the decision is Lokra's alone, she seems to value your advice.
I think she just wants the clan's blessing, though.
She wishes to be free of guilt. She knows what she wants, but fears the consequences. Choices always come with a price. Lokra must choose and accept the cost.
What should I tell her?
To follow her heart. Lokra knows what she wants, and she knows the cost. She wants to be free, but fears exile from the clan. Her heart knows the path she should follow.
Why is my... Like, hold on. Hold on. Okay. It was like the camera sensitivity suddenly switched, but I think that's how it always is. But I've also been playing quite a bit of like Planet Crafter, Humble, and a couple of other games, quite a bit, and not so much this one. Mostly because the event that I was really heavily involved in, that I was really enjoying, ended, and so I just needed a break. Especially after the big Gold Road that we got to do. I was just tired, but I'm glad to be back. And yeah, so I don't know. The controls just felt extra wonky to me. Probably haven't changed a bit, but I don't know. Oh. Okay. Xander, is it my imagination or is the camera really good? Dugroll, I hope you were well. Father says the land orcs are cowards to join the Bretons, but I wonder. There is strength in numbers. What does your war chief think? I'm curious about life in the Covenant. What is life in the army like? Have you fought? A Bosmer told me the elves have a new queen. Is that true? Did she really say she was going to take back all of Tamriel? I hear that Duchess Lacana and Duke Nathaniel were married, a Redguard and a Breton. I wonder if the Duchess chose this. Oh, and to choose your husband. Have you been to Stormhaven? A captain of a merchant ship said the Covenant attacked Daven's Watch, the Dark Elf city. He told me the Dark Elves summoned a Daedra, a creature of flame and bone, to fight for them. Is that true? A Daedra? I think the captain was lying to me. I should have killed him. I look forward to your reply. Write more often, cousin, and visit again soon. Bakra. I think she's down here. What? My camera. Why is my camera being so weird? Is it just my imagination? Am I broken? Am I composed?
Is there a reason you're in the chief's chambers? If not, be on your way.
Sorry, I want to speak with you about Lokra.
You met my daughter then. She has spirit, I'll give her that. She'll make a worthy wife.
He isn't so sure about that.
So, she sent you to argue for her. She knows her duty. It is our way. The alliance her marriage makes for our clan will enable us to survive in these dangerous times.
What if she promised to return?
She is the chief's only daughter. I would rather her be miserable and alive than dead on some fool adventure. But I don't expect an outsider to understand.
It's her life.
Our lives belong to the clan. Its survival depends on marriage alliances more than strong sword arms. Lokra must accept her part and perform her duty. If you want to help, remind her of this. Maybe she'll listen to you.
I assume my family wasn't especially pleased with an outsider prying into our affairs. Remember, it was your idea.
Yeah, fair enough. They were very informative.
So what's your opinion, after talking to everyone? I really want to know.
Well, your marriage is vital to your clan. There is honor in doing your duty. But I'm not an orc. I'm a loner. I don't think that would be my philosophy. My philosophy would be, your life is your own, sail with us and see the world, if that's what you want.
You're right. I value my family, but this is my life. I should live it as I choose. I'm gonna follow my heart.
I'm glad I could help.
At last, I find myself looking forward to my future.
So you'll leave with us?
Yes. I'll say my farewells first. It won't be easy, but I won't sneak out like a thief. My family has a right to hear it from my lips. I'll see you on the ship when you're ready to leave.
All right.
My stomach thinks my throat's been cut.
What do we got going on here? Looks like we investigate the cultists, so we'll go this way.
I trust you are here to help. Dark rituals are being performed around the island. I first smelled the corruption on the wind. Then my shaman found evidence at an Ayleid ruin nearby.
Who is performing the rituals?
The same cult that attacked the fortress. I sense a link between the attack and the rituals. There is a way to be certain. Chief Tazgol has forbidden me from pursuing this, so I ask you to.
How?
By the bridge to the south is a totem. Those who touch it see visions. It may show you a vision that links the attack to the rituals I feel corrupting the island. Follow wherever the vision leads you.
I will.
You journey into danger. Choose your steps carefully.
How can I see these visions?
The land remembers those who tread upon it, for good or ill. The totem taps into these memories and shows us the ghosts of the past.
Sayings of the wise. The past is a wolf, the clever hunter keeps his eye fixed on it, while the foolish hunter looks away and is devoured. A chief who does not listen to his wives is not chief for long. The battle is won in the stomach first. The orc who shirks his duty, and the orc who becomes bitter doing it, drink the same poison. What orc strength alone cannot achieve, orc still can. An inexperienced warrior in the finest army still trips over his leg guards. An orc who complains about his chief, but does not challenge him, is still complaining a year later. That was awfully familiar.
What do you want?
Nothing. Nothing. I'm gonna grab a couple of these glowing.
Quality material makes for quality goods.
Right, Xander? That's what I've been saying this whole time. I'm sorry, Xander. You're a good guy. What are we looking at, my dude?
The stench of these orcs is unbearable.
Not suspicious at all if you're crawling along in stealth mode and then suddenly stand up and look around.
She should be nearby.
Checking your match. And where are we going, my dude?
You have the scroll. Rejoice that you did not fail. Varden will be pleased.
I live to serve my masters.
Go west to the Iliad site. The scroll's ritual should enable you to succeed where the others failed.
I will not fail you, mistress.
Before I do that, I want to grab this over here. There, and then there's that one. So I guess we're going this way. A really small island. Oh, God, I jumped.
I am a scholar, damn it!
Good find, cohort.
Now, read the scroll. The ritual it holds will send you into the spirit realm. Should you succeed, I will follow. In the name of the Bloodthorns, enter the spirit realm. Failure again. Perhaps an ancient curse lingers here. I will try the ritual in our lair.
Well, look who's here.
Well,
Let me guess.
hello.
You want into the Bloodthorn's secret lair. I unburdened theirs. I've got your back, good looking.
What are you doing here, Jakarn?
Looking for you? Lagonic told me you were headed this way, chasing the creeps who attacked the fortress.
You knew about the Bloodthorn Lair?
Sure. I tracked a few of them to their cave. Rather than poke around on my own, I decided to wait for you, my friend. And here you are.
Hey. Where are we going, my dude? I don't actually know where we're going, I'm being honest.
I meet you at last. I saw you defeat the scheming Redguard who rules Stros Makai. I see great events swirling about you.
How?
Visions. This is one of 3 shrines around Betnik that give glimpses of events that affect many lives. They affect you in particular. Would you like to see them yourself?
Sure.
Burn these herbs at each shrine. You will receive a vision of things to come. I will be in my longhouse, should you have questions.
Okay, thank you.
I know what you're planning, Your Grace.
What are you doing here? Leave my room at once.
I won't allow Alcair to fall into Redguard hands.
Alcair in Redguard hands? Tears of Set. You've gone mad.
I'm sorry, but this is the only way.
No, please!
You murderer!
This place reminds me of the grave. Great memories.
I bet.
Why do evil lairs always smell so bad?
Because they're deep underground with very little airflow. Probably tons of unwashed bodies.
I'm gonna rob this place clean. Later.
Oh, well, you can do it now. I mean, I am.
We could always ask them to leave the island.
We could.
Success! I can enter the spirit realm. The next phase of our mission can begin!
A search of the Iliad ruins to the north yielded no new information. I wonder if the ancient tales were merely to deter grave robbers. Queen Norris was grieved by the death of the king. Perhaps she made it all up. Drusilla returns tomorrow. She might see something I missed. Drusilla had no luck. The ruins remain inexplicable. If there is a great power here, its whereabouts are unknown. Drusilla suggested taking local orcs for interrogation. Under duress, they may provide details we have yet to discover. We will find some who will not be missed. Success. Interrogation yielded mention of a hidden door beneath the orc fortress. This may lead to the fabled library of the old King Renwick. If the tales are true, the library holds information we seek. I have sent word to the Gravesinger. If he refuses to send aid, I will know his true motivation. Aid arrived, accursed Gravesinger. Expected adepts at the highest caliber. Instead, I get initiates who have done little beyond raise their first corpse. The Gravesinger is amused, no doubt. Still, initiates will do as catapult fodder. While they distract the orcs, a spy will use the hidden door to slip into the library. I am certain the scroll we seek can be found there. At last, the scroll confirmed a power here beyond my wildest expectations. Taking this miserable island from the orcs is but the start of our crusade. Once the power is in my hands, the armies of Daggerfall Covenant will fall like leaves before us. I wonder how the Gravesinger will explain his failure when I conquer Glenobra out from under him. What I wanted. Is there anything to say? There's anything here. Unfortunate. Oh, I was totally expecting a chest to be hidden back there, but nope. Nope. Alright, fine, I guess I'll leave. Is this where I want to go? Nothing back here. When we first came through, there must have been a player that had been ahead of us because we had such a calm walk through. We didn't see any of these guys. We might have just had excellent timing.
Another chance at perfection.
Oh, what's his name left us?
You return. What did you learn of the Bloodthorn plans?
They are desperate to enter the spirit realm.
The fools! Did they succeed?
Yes, I'm sorry. I saw it happen.
The dangers that face us become clearer. I will try to convince Chief Tazgol of this, though I doubt he will accept the word of an outsider. Your efforts on our behalf bring you honor.
This way. Next. So many maps. I'm sure I said this, but I remember when I was first playing in the early access, the invite-only play, it was so hard to get your hands on materials.
You are one of us! Go, spread our gift!
Recognize that.
Blasted Scrooga, stop fussing over me! Keep staring, Outlander, and I'll repay the sacking of Orsinium twice over. A few scratches don't bother me.
What's your problem?
You, coming here, thinking you're better than us. Think again.
Yeah, I am better. Why the hell would I say that?
Strong talk. Prove it. I bet my axe that any of my hunters could best you in a duel.
I'll take on.
Beat 3 of my hunters in duels, and my axe is yours.
Didn't I have something at stake?
No need. The loss of your dignity will be my reward.
All right.
Ugh, dirt fungus.
Staring is a good way to lose your eyes.
Interested in a duel?
I'm always ready for a fight, especially with Outlanders. Am I supposed to be scared?
By Mora's many eyes!
Why is my thing so floppy woppy? Okay.
So, I'm next?
Yep, ready for a duel?
My daggers are always willing to teach a lesson.
And tranquility.
So, my daggers...
something extremely unfair about the fact that I'm defeating them while they're frozen. Don't start a fight with the Arcanist.
No need to gloat. I saw it all. Clearly, my hunters need more training.
And my reward?
My word is as solid as this steel. Take my axe. Maybe someday you'll learn how to use it.
Except for I'm not an axe user, so I'm not quite sure why that was such a big deal for me, but...
We can use this.
What do we got? Here. Next. Oh. Well.
Hold it! Stop right there. No one enters. Chief Tazgul's orders.
Where did all these zombies come?
Bloodthorn cult. They're raising zombies all over the graveyard. I'm here to keep the people out until War Chief Tazgul arrives and crushes them all.
Aren't you worried about the cult raising an army?
Ha! An army? These are Breton zombies. Flimsy little bodies in the ground. They'll die easy. Still, if you feel like slaughtering cultists, I won't stop you. Start with the crypt in the center. I saw a few in there.
Go have a look.
You get into trouble, you're on your own.
Well, why is there a Breton graveyard in Betnik? Isn't this an Orc island?
This was a Breton island, hundreds of years ago. War Chief Isgul and the Seamount Orcs wiped them out. The Seamounts were the fiercest raiders on the sea, until we settled here.
What's so special about Beatnik?
Steel and stone, how could you ask? High, defensible cliffs, a view of all approaches from the fortress, fertile land for crops. What's not to like? Isgul's wives insisted we settle here, so we did.
Why haven't you dealt with the zombies yourself?
My orders are to watch them until they try to break out, or until Chief Tazgul gets here and cuts off their heads. That's all. An orc follows orders, even if they're stupid.
I'm not gonna ask this one. If you own this island, why leave a Breton graveyard intact? They actually told us that in the very beginning, when we first landed, that they have honor, and they don't. There's dishonor in destroying graves.
Do they?
Down we go.
Greetings, stranger.
You are not a cultist. Help us defeat these necromancers.
How?
Take the Staff of Arche, a potent weapon against undead. You must first charge the staff, then use it to destroy the foul abominations summoned by these necromancers.
How do I charge the staff?
The blasphemers employ dark magic to raise the dead, disrupt their rituals, and release that energy. The Staff of Arche will convert this into power to destroy their dark creations.
Who are you?
In life, I was a priestess of Arche. I served King Renwick for many years. I was with him when the Seamount Orcs invaded. We died together at their hands.
The Seamount clan killed you?
Many died under their blades, but that was long ago. The Bloodthorn cultists desecrate our graves today. I beg you to stop them.
Are you the good guardian of this graveyard?
Even in death, I watch over my people. Necromancy is a crime against Arche. The aura of corruption builds as my countrymen's bodies are raised and desecrated by these minions of the worm. I need your help to stop them.
What can you tell me about these necromancers?
The Bloodthorn cult's necromancy corrupts nature. They're led by reachmen of the worst sort, allies of Manamarco. They raise our dead to assault the orcs. This desecration must end.
Okay.
Well now, what have we here?
Ratty Larissa?
Out for a stroll? Enjoying the scenery?
Larissa, what are you doing here?
Just exploring the island. I came across these fine fellows disturbing the graves and decided to kill a few. I've collected some robes in this bag. Take one if you want the zombies to leave you alone.
Thank you.
I'll be hunting cultists while you're playing with your staff. If I find any more robes, I'll leave them for you. These necromancers are disgusting, but they do dress well.
I'm not gonna dress up. It's fine. An Almanac of Bettany. Chapter 3, The Cliffs of Bettany. Of all the riches of this island called Bettany, surely there is none more recognized or celebrated than its lofty cliffs. Those stony sentinels have awed many a visitor and made many of enemy think better of assailing those fortified shores. It is no wonder that the early legend surrounding the island characterized it as home to a mighty rock monster that flung its craggy spines into the sea, to the grave misfortune of sailors who steered too close to shore. Though their true nature is less mystical, the cliffs of Bettany are no less impressive for it. Nestled impenetrably among them is the jewel and protection of the kings of Bettany, Skyspire Keep. Constructed during the reign of the Great Remain, second of the name, Skyspire Keep has held fast against countless attacks, fired from the rock of those same cliffs, ancient and invincible. Hey, one sec, I had to check up. Hold on. The LoreBooks don't seem to be working, the plugin for it. It's fine. It's fine, right? It's fine.
Dollars! Quality material makes for quality goods. Mora's twitching tentacles. I'm glad that's done.
Is fully charged. Quickly, meet me at my tomb. I sense great power in the staff. You've done well.
What do I do with it?
The staff will reveal circles of corruption among the crypts. There lurk the Bloodthorn cult's abominations, hidden in pockets of oblivion. plant the staff in a circle to draw an abomination into our world, then destroy it.
Like fun.
I'm with you, cohort. We have an accord.
It is done. Meet me at the west end of the graveyard.
The Bloodthorn's perversion of my people is ended. The honored dead are at rest once again.
Is the threat ended?
The cult focused all their power into their abominations. Now these are dust and ash. The threat to us is ended, but the threat to you remains. King Renwick wishes to repay our debt to you. Speak to him. Learn your true peril.
You have returned my people to their rest. I wish to repay you, but I've only information to give.
What can you tell me?
The Seamount orcs attacked generations ago. They took our island. Under their rule, what we called Bettany became Betnik. My failure to defend my people was unforgivable. But how I attempted to defeat the orcs was worse.
What did you do?
I attempted necromancy. An ancient Ayleid relic is buried on this island. The Bloodthorns seek its power. Enter the portal beside me. You'll see my last day through the eyes of my enemies. Learn what you can.
Okay.
Targoth! The Breton king has sealed himself deeper in the ruin. He is preparing some foul spell.
What spell is this?
I know only that the magic he summons will slaughter our army. Unless we stop him, every orc here will die.
How do we stop King Renwick?
We must learn how to reach their cowardly king and the nature of his foul magic. Make these prisoners talk. We have confiscated their belongings. They may hold clues to what they know.
How far should I go in my interrogation?
The Code of Moloch is clear. So long as these Bretons aid their king and his foul magic, they remain our enemies. If you can coerce them through words alone, do so. If not... They must pay the blood price. I took this charm off a Reach Witch. Hold it tight and order any guard to execute his prisoner. The charm will chain their soul and compel them to answer you. You will have one question, Targoth. Ask wisely.
Is there honor in killing unarmed prisoners?
They aid their king in his foul plan to kill us all. Unless they tell us how to stop him, his magic will wipe us out. We are at war, Targoth. Do what you must.
Okay.
Fear grips my heart.
Note to Nerys, I know how to save us, my love. Meet me at the ruins We spoke of a fortnight ago. Open the door using the method I taught you. Bring Vizane. Once inside, we'll be safe. Oh.
You. How much more blood do you want?
Answer me truthfully, and you live. Lie to me, and you die.
You've invaded my home. You've slaughtered my people. Why would I help you, Orc? You'll kill us all anyway.
Tell me how to open that door that hides Renwick, or I will kill your daughter.
Vizan? No, she's just a child. You cannot kill our child.
If you want to save her life, tell me how to reach Renwick.
Oh, Renwick, forgive me. There are crystals and braziers by the door. Turn them to lower the wards. Now, please, spare our daughter.
Drago's orders. I ask of you today than I have in the past. I've asked more of you today than I have in the past. You must hold the orcs. Give me time to complete the spell we discussed. Hold fast, Drago. Even if you fall, we will find victory. Drago. What was it that it said? You must hold the orcs. Give me time. Hold fast.
Orc, you will pay for this.
Answer me truthfully and you live. Lie to me and you die.
Ha! You dictate terms, pig child? Give me back my sword and I'll give you a clean end.
What were King
Asking questions amuse me.
What were King Renwick's exact order? Answer true.
He told me to die valiantly and take as many of you with me as I could. See the bodies stacked around us? I've done my duty. My king is beyond your reach. We are done talking.
Warcaller. Does he live or die?
He aids King Renwick against us. Execute him.
By your command, he will pay the blood price.
Strike true, pig child. Don't make me wait.
Why? Why would you murder him? Barbaric orcs!
You torment me even in death.
By this charm, I compel you to answer me.
I cannot refuse. Make your question count, pig child.
How do I open the doors that guards your king?
No, I won't. There are 2 rune stones by the door. Turn them both and the ward will lower. King Renwick is inside. He raises an undead army to destroy you. There. You've made a traitor of me. Now unbind me, cursed orc. Hurry now.
Crumbling Breton scroll. So the Iliad saw the error of their ways. They buried their weapons deep within the ancient tomb on what is now Bettany. A recent handwritten notice scrawled below. How can I let Renwick do this? RK forbids it. Don't think
Whatever shall I do?
Why did you invade our island? We had no quarrel with you.
Answer me true and you live, lie and you die.
I was raised by the knights you cut down. They taught me to be brave. I'll not beg. Father will cast all of you into oblivion.
Tell me how to open the door or I'll kill your mother.
You beast! Mother is a queen! You can't! Please, don't hurt her! You turn the crystals by the door. That is how you open it. Now please, don't kill my mother.
Targoth, our victory is near!
I know how to open the door.
By Moloch's right hand, my warcaller triumphs again. We will end this assault and the efforts of this cowardly king.
What will we do with King Renwick?
There's no honor in the slaughter of a broken people and defeated knights. If King Renwick surrenders, he will join his people in exile. Let them spread word of our ferocity across the seas!
What if he doesn't surrender?
Then I will cut him down. Stay your blade beyond this door, Targoth. Leave King Renwick to me.
Dokily dokily. Look at us. We are a very solid orc. Just now noticed. Now, I always wonder, like, does Xander see the same thing as we do, or are we just standing still and he's just standing next to us?
Aliens! Damn you, help me! What's this? Yes, I feel your power. But how do you work?
Renwick, surrender now, and I'll spare your worthless life.
Stay back! I hold destruction in my hands.
Magic cannot save you. Surrender or die!
Leave now, or I'll use this relic to obliterate you!
You will not harm my people! Draw steel!
Help me! Help me, damn you all!
Targoth, bury this elf-loving fool. Those who remain will accept exile or die!
And he died.
Even my death failed my people.
You tried to use the relic, but Yozgal killed you.
Yes. Once I summoned the relic's power, I realized what it demanded of me. Souls. It craves souls. I would not pay that price, but the Bloodthorn will. They will raise this undead army and slaughter you all.
Can I stop them?
The Ayleid relic is the key, but my memories have faded with time. I no longer remember its location. I know only that you must find it before the Bloodthorn. I offer this knowledge as payment for the souls you saved today.
Alright, we did that. We got one more to go, and I will do that on the next episode. Thank you so much for keeping me company.